Hey, it's Clayton again, and I'm here to talk to you about freedom.
Oh, say, can you see?
If you're American or have been in America for any length of time, you've heard or seen the phrase, freedom isn't free. To me, it costs $3.75. But that's not the point. Really, when people think of freedom, and it's a big buzzword right now, people are talking about how certain rights are being violated and that their freedom is being supplanted somehow. So obviously they're full of shit, but that's why I'm making this video. People want to be uninhibited, but unfortunately that's not possible. That's why rules and regulations exist. If you don't have anything to check people, because it's fucking human nature, people are gonna do fucking dumb shit, which is why you have laws in the first place. If everybody abided by the golden rule and treated each other properly all the time, then you wouldn't really need to have things to counter that. What I'm really trying to say is that freedom is really a responsibility. It's a right. We have the rights of life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. That's all well and good. But your freedom is only as good as how you're using it. Theoretically, I can walk up to a stranger and I can say the most hateful shit that could ever possibly come out of a human mouth. And while technically that's allowed, it's my First Amendment right to say all of these things, they can also deck me in the fucking face. And I will have earned it because I was out of pocket. It's that simple. So if any of your perceived freedoms inhibit other people's freedoms, then that needs to be addressed. That's not really you exercising your freedom necessarily, if you are negatively affecting a lot of people. With that, I'm gonna go into my next point. People like to throw around that we're the freest nation on the planet and we have all of these things that we should be grateful for. And yes, I am grateful for having some things, for being an American, but despite all of that, we really have a very long way to go in terms of if we want to really claim that title of being the freest, even though that's subjective in some ways, but we're definitely not the freest nation on the planet. We have a lot of things in place that actually do the opposite and keep people shackled, whether it be financially or otherwise. And it's just not cool. Like, a lot of people can't afford to get health care and anything that's essential. And the freest nation on earth would not have those issues. We would have addressed them because we want to make it so that everyone can exercise their rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And if things are getting in the way of those things, then clearly those things need to be reevaluated. So the only reason I made this video is just to get people to put things in perspective and to see how their own personal beliefs or actions might negatively impact other people's lives. If you don't care, then guess what? You're a fucking dick. There's no way around that. If you don't care what happens to other people, you're a dick. And a duck. And other assorted wildlife. So, think about that. And peace and blessings if you believe in blessings. Peace.